Hello students, this is your lead learner with my assistant Josh, and today we're looking at lesson 6, which will cover lists. Now, I do want to remind you that some of these videos are going to be a little bit longer, but you have the ability to pause and check your work. Now, you have already had time to go through this lesson on your own. We're just going to give you a little assistance to make sure that you are on track with this. Don't want you to fall behind, don't want you to go through without any uncorrected errors. But here we have some new code which you will find on your desk in the binder. I'll keep track of these so you can refer back to them. So now we'll continue on to and we'll be talking about the code as we go through. But now we're on the list page, and again it says do this. So Josh, what are we going to do here?
Okay, it says to use the inspector tool to see what's going on with your list items. I can do that real quick. As you can see here, the 1 cup of it's harder to see because it's doing the whole thing. What it says 1 cup of sugar right here, and it doesn't have a bolted list like the rest. And also down here, coat 13 by 9 by 2 inch. It also is not in a list item. So we're going to fix that real quick by just going down. For 1 cup of sugar, as you can see, there's no list item, so we're going to add LI tag, and in the LI tag, so now 1 cup of sugar is bulleted, and we're going to go down here to coat, add an LI tag, and then close the LI tag. And now you can see coat is now number 2 in the directions.
So how did we get this to be a bulleted item and this to be a numbered item? Because that's very important.
Yeah, so as you can see, list items are always use the LI tag regardless if it's bulleted or numbered. What's to make them either bulleted or numbered is this here, right here. The UL is unordered list. That's what it stands for. And that means that everything under it is going to be a bullet item. Down here is an OL, or ordered list, that makes it numbers, so you don't actually have to type out each number for each list item.
Right, and I remember seeing that where they remind you under the list, not on this page, but that you do not have to type in the numbers, which is really makes it easier. Okay, so we're going on to step number 3, and here we have unordered lists.
Okay, this one's real simple. We just need to take this list and make it unordered. So as I said before, we're adding the UL tag, unordered list, and we got to close the UL tag. Don't always remember to do that. And simply here, we're just going to add a LI tag. Okay. Now I'm going to add another one for Snickerdoodle. Close that LI tag. And tag number 3. And there you go.
And again, and I like the way Josh tabs in before he starts because it is just so much easier to read.
Yeah.
So on to step number 4, we have ordered lists, and again they're telling us what to do, so let's see if you have done it correctly.
This is the same as step 3, but we're going to make it an ordered list. So we do an OL tag in between these items. Sorry, in the OL tag. And then we just simply do the same thing. List tag. Kind of annoying to do this to every item, but this is why you would want to, whenever you want to type a list item, you should always do the tags first, open and close, and then type inside it, so you don't have to take as much time as I'm taking here to fix it all.
And of course, I guess if you wanted to take a little shortcut, you could copy and paste and do that also. But we want to show you step by step.
And once again, when you do an ordered list, the numbers are created for you.
Yep, didn't have to type a single number. All right, on to step number 5. My computer is acting a little sleepy today. Here we go. All right, a list quick check. So here's where we're going to match up.
Okay, let's start with the first one. We've got a bulleted list with apples, oranges, and bananas. So it's obviously going to be a UL, so you can ignore the OLs. Apples, oranges, bananas. It looks like this one's the correct answer for that.
So you just click and drag and drop.
And the second one's the same thing, but it's an ordered list. So this looks like this is the answer here.
Because of the OL
right
in the code.
Now this one has apples, oranges, and bananas, but it's missing a bulleted item. So this is a bulleted item missing a list item. So this looks like it's it. And apple, this is the same thing, but it's ordered and missing a 2 for the oranges. So this is the one. And this is the last one. That should be correct.
Okay, very good, Josh. So we click OK, and then, oops, on to the next step. Combining lists. Okay, so this page should include both an unordered list and an ordered list.
Okay, so what you need, I've decided to do an unordered list for what you need and an order list for steps. So where shall we start? Okay, under what will you need, the header 2, I'm going to do the unordered list. And I'm going to close the unordered list down here. And then add our list items like before. And as you can tell, we've got our list. What do you need? What you will need. And under steps to make it, I've decided to make that a numbered list. So OL for ordered. And again, add the list items. And like I said before, this is time consuming, so if you can do your tags before you actually start typing anything, that'll make the process a lot faster. And there you go.
And just to revisit version history, now Josh has done this multiple times and he knows what he's doing, but if we want to click on version history, if you want to go back, let's say you played with it and you want to go back to what you did the day before, you can click on the current version or you can click start over and it'll bring you back to the beginning. So I want to stick with the current version. All right, so on to the next step. Step 7. Okay, so here we have another little list just to review ordered lists and unordered lists. Some examples there, so that's something you should have read over. On to step number 8, expanding your website. Okay, so Josh, you want to say something about this before we finish it out on step 9?
I think we'll just go to step 9.
Okay, so we're just going to add a page to our website. So you'll notice now that when this opens up, this is what I did in a previous lesson. So what you did should pop up on step 9 as well. So this is the beginning of our website. This is my page 1, but now I'm going to add page 2. Okay.
Okay, so we're going to need to add another HTML file. So you go here to add HTML, and then we're going to rename it to something meaningful. What do you want to call it?
Let's call it destination.
Destination.html. And of course we get this blank
Clean slate.
Clean slate. And now you wanted to make a destination. I'm going to do header 1, destinations. And then we're just going to do a simple numbered list. So this is an OL. Close OL. And we're going to add the list items.
In between the tags.
Right. And that's all you need to do for this exercise.
Okay.
Just come up with a list that's relevant to what your project is about, and then create the list.
Okay, so here's my list, here's my heading, and that's all that was required. So we're off to a good start. Now, if I want to go back to my first page, Josh, how can I go back to the first page? This is not part of this lesson, but
right.
Just
so
to
right
show.
now, as you can see, destination is kind of highlighted in gray. This is the destination HTML page. If I just click on index, it goes back to your home page.
My original homepage. Okay, very good. So we are making great progress, and we have completed lesson 6.